But yeah, last thing we did, we fought Lieutenant Surge. And now here we are. How long were you asleep? For years, apparently. Actually months. I think well, that's not true. Maybe it's been like a month or something? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so I think we can head through Diglett Cave and do one thing, or we can explore around over this way. I don't actually remember what Diglett Cave allows us to do, but Carl be looking kind of strong right now, not gonna lie. Chat, you need some experience. No Twitch stream today? Nah, I'm gonna try the YouTube bit. It's been a while since I streamed over here. We'll see. Maybe they've made some improvements. So far, it does not seem as such. But hey, you know, not here to judge off the first impression. Charmander. Well, this is a terrible matchup for us. In fact, oh wait, no, that he could not. Maybe he doesn't have a fire move. It is a randomizer after all. And we got water gun, so I'm thinking we're gonna give it a shot. Ah, yes. Okay, well, super effective v super effective is just kind of rough. Oh, I need to figure out what kind of delay we're looking at here. So, okay, chat, I am going to count down from 3, 2, 1, and I want you to type scrambled eggs are actually, and that's it. Just scrambled eggs are actually, okay? 3, 2, 1. I maybe not have... Okay, that's actually not bad. That's actually really good. I wonder how many people scrambled. Like, oh my god, I have to type. Like, super fast. That's good to know. Okay. Just checking what the stream delay is looking like. Not too bad. Charmander knows recover. Alright. That's fair enough, I suppose. And nothing else. Let's hit him with the Rock Tomb. I think it's gonna be a-okay. Got him. Be Money. Zara Evan as well. Welcome to the stream. I think I've welcomed everyone so far. Chat, you grew up to level 18. I'm super proud of you. My dude is also a gathering X-Pizzle. The gang is all here. It's true. We'd love to see it. Now we must draw in the newbies so that we may haze them with kindness. Is that a thing? No one says that. Anyway. I think this is a fine matchup for me. I'm not gonna do it though, because it's an oddish. Don't really need it if I'm being honest with you. Please don't have a fire type. I just became a trainer, but I think I could win. That's odd-ish. That is fairly odd, I will give you that. Smoochum. By the way, I'm playing this because I'm enjoying I'm enjoying it, but also kind of crazy, like, how much people are actually enjoying this series, and I don't really know why. Like, yeah, it's a Pokemon, it's a randomizer, which is great. That's all fine. It's a-okay. But, like, is it because you're such a powerful Pokemon? Is that what it is? Chat, do you have a power complex? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a special move. I mean, I'm liking it too, but I didn't figure it would actually... I figured it was like a one-off thing. And then everyone in chat's like, yeah, we'll watch Pokemon Rando all day long. I'm like, okay. I'm not complaining about it. I'm not gonna say that I'm complaining about it. We'll hit him with the BM water gun, I think. I think that's the move, chat. Do enjoy being OP, especially at this point in the game. Nah, I think we're good. Pretty sure the giant metal dinosaurs got it under control. And with a speed boost, too. See, this is the thing. Chat, you could be an amazing sweeping threat. Which is going to be very rough for any enemies. Because usually the balancing factor with this Pokemon is that it's very slow, very tanky. But with speed boost, throws it on its head. Enjoy randos? Me too, honestly. My Pokemon couldn't win. Haven't they grown enough? He said he was new, but he has like level 18 Pokemon. Ah, Daddy handed him his Pokemon. I see what's going on. Hey, you're a fraud, kid. Another Dragonite? Chat, we could get another Dragonite. Wait, this one could have different moves. Hey, what moves do you have? I mean, we don't really need another one. Honestly, the one we have is amazing. I can't imagine having a better, like a better Dragonite, but we'll see what his moveset is. Oh yeah, I guess that's not gonna be very effective now, is it? Looking very similar to the one I have, if I'm honest. Also, there's something about this, like, those two animations just seem really smooth for some reason. I don't know, like, how to explain it. Get two Dragonites, make them breed. It's a possibility. We need any Dratinis. Oh yeah, he's exactly the same. Look, we don't need any duplicates. Alright, but one thing we do need is to stop this stuff you got going on here, my boy, okay? I don't need an ice ball. I don't need a level 5 ice ball shoved up my rear end. Or any other orifice, thank you. While it is not very effective, I can still imagine that it would be very, very strong. Oh, the COVID got me, help. We'll throw 2 Pokeballs at it. I doubt it'll catch it, but we'll give it a shot. I think that's as close as it's gonna get, honestly. Oh yeah, Pokeballs are in a totally different pocket. I forget that a lot. I'm not spending the Great Ball on it, though. Because I don't really want to spend the time to breed anyway. But I mean, yeah. That's a good question. Does anyone here remember Dr. Coconut? I'm gonna guess, at least one person in chat does. You know, seeing how they were literally a part of it. Okay, well, we got one. I mean, I don't... Yeah, what's Dragonite's name, I guess? Your dude? My guy? Guess it's just you then? Although, I mean, you've been around for a long time. Other dude? I like other dude. Okay, we gotta go lowercase for this one. I mean, we probably won't use him that much, honestly. Maybe we can, let's meet in the middle and go other guy. You know, so nobody's happy. Other guy was transferred to Bill's PC. Honestly, he's probably gonna stay there. We'll probably see what moves he has, but that's about it, honestly. Catch another Dragonite? Okay. Hey, he's the other guy. We don't talk about him very much, but he's the other guy. All right, let's find some poners. Some Pokemon trainers. What 2 words did I just mix? Freudian slip, I suppose. Stream is when you don't want to see those. Luster Burge. That looks very intense, but it is not much. Hit him with the Leaf Blade. It's gonna be easy mode. Maybe it's not easy mode. Okay. See, this is why I really need an electric type move. I guess I do have like one Pokemon that has an electric type move. I don't think it's gonna be good against a psychic type though, so that may be a bit difficult. Psychic was super broken in this generation. I could go in... I think we just Spore it. Chat, you got this. You're fine. Look, you gotta stand on your own 2 feet, and honestly, you've been doing a pretty good job of it so far, so, I'm gonna leave it to that. And then we just hit him with a couple extreme speeds. We have 1 extreme speed left. Okay, hopefully this does a decent amount of damage. I forgot, extreme speed had very small PP. Alright, not bad. That'll do the job. That'll get it done. Get it taken care of. Pascal, welcome to the stream. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I should finish up Hollow Knight. Well, I say finish up like I'm just gonna walk straight to the end. That's not how this is gonna go. But yeah, I do need to finish up Hollow Knight. It's on the list. I don't really know why I haven't been playing, honestly. That was electric. It was not, actually. It was water. Destroys breakable wall. Cries in third hook. I do know how to work with it. Look, I'm not saying I'm the most well-endowed man in the world, but I think the phrase is, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean, or something. And I believe it was Jeff Foxworthy that once said, yes, but it takes an awful long time to get to England in a canoe. I think it was Jeff Foxworthy. I haven't thought about that guy in a long time. Yeah. Anywho's it's what. Alright. Let's shift this in. I'm pretty sure this is the only Pokemon we have that has an electric type move. Wait, I know I taught a bunch of people electric moves. I'm thinking that might be a good thing to check out. That's interesting. Color change works in between, like... Huh. It works in between multi-hit moves. That's good to know, actually. Also, Legato, welcome to the stream. I don't know if I welcomed you earlier, but either way. Oh, he's Fire Punch. Right. Just switch this. Who has my electric type move, then? Is it Kadabra? Shockwave. Oh, okay. Alright, well, you know. It kills people. Carl! Pretty sure that just traps me. I'm not at all worried about that. Shockwave, go! That is still a very intense animation. Alright, like, you need to calm down with that. Twister. Push my camera down a little bit more. If it's got adverts on it, what? That never happens. People don't advertise on my stuff. Also, Austin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you have a wonderful day. For the handful of people who are here from the YouTube squad, if you're interested in the stream, I do stream more on Twitch than I do on YouTube by a magnitude of about 20 to 1. So, yeah. First he was but a worm, and now he is but a mighty Gengar. Of course, he turned into a Poe for... Ooh! Carl's evolutionary line has been small worm in bottle. Let me get that into the camera. Small worm. I feel like there was another one. There was another Carl. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, then he became a Poe, and now he's a full-blown Gengar, which I think really completes this. Oh yeah, he can't do his... I forgot he couldn't do that. Actually, I heard that, that guy was actually, like, kind of sad that he did that. No, maybe it was somebody different. There was some stupid copyright that someone was like, that's my thing, you can't do that. And then they got really upset. DC147, thank you for the follow. Over on Twitch, of course. As I didn't really set much up to go here, but thank you for following over there. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, they like publicly apologized. I don't know if they actually said like, okay, it can happen again. Maybe it was one of the Hitmons that it was a problem with. I legitimately don't remember, but either way. Okay, so we need to pay attention here. Also, DC, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate you. Chat, I think you got a couple more hits in you, honestly. Sorry, my mute mic button is the same button as mute pause game, apparently. Oh, chat, check this out. So, I got a late Christmas present, and it's one of these bad boys. You might be thinking, what is this, okay? Most of you probably already know, right? Kind of an important part on the channel. Clifford, welcome to the stream. But they are, like, handmade glass rupees. These things are so cool. My camera probably won't focus on them, but I have, yeah, no, they're really awesome. I'm hoping my camera will, and I got 2 reds. So depending on what game, oh wait, maybe was that the orange? Yeah, that's the orange. And then, other various colors as well that my camera will not focus on. Yeah, they're super cool. They also break very easily. Like, super easy. Just dropping them into the bag might break them. Not very often, but anyway, yeah, super cool. Super glad I got them. Does best shopkeeper impression. Rope, bombs, lamp oil. Wait, lamp oil, rope, bombs. Whatever you need, Link, it's yours as long as you have enough rupees. I didn't really nail the stiffness. Where can I obtain such a thing? Was it? Where did Charlie get those, Zara? Was that on Etsy? You could probably find them on Etsy. Etsy has so much cool Zelda stuff, honestly. I'm sure they weren't exactly cheap, however. The chat's covering the face. Oh, is it? Oh, I probably just have it in a bad spot. Chat's covering the face. It shouldn't be. Oh, like when you have it sideways, probably. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Gotcha, makes sense. Trainer Florentino sent out a Spearow. I think chat's got this, as long as it doesn't come out with like a fire blast or anything, which is possible. All right. It's not very effective. Why am I censoring my coughs? Because, I don't know, they're just not fun to listen to. Do your best. Muting is scary. Yeah, I may very well just forget to unmute at any moment. He's raging on me. Help. Upset. Something about that animation just seems so much smoother today. Chat, is it always that smooth? I don't know. It just looks real smooth. Mad wasn't very... I love that. Somebody said that, I think, a little while ago when somebody used Rage on stream. But it was super funny the first time. It's funny this time, too. Okay, well, I actually did kind of want to... What FPS are Gen 3 games? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm emulating this, naturally, because it's a randomizer. This is Lunatone, apparently. I've never really been a fan of Lunatone and Soul Rock, but apparently they're good. Alright, that was not terribly effective. I don't think Leaf Blade's gonna be much more effective when we're out of extreme speeds. I would guess, since it was on the GBA, what was common for GBA? I mean, I can literally look that up like real quick while I'm waiting for this attack to go through. Hold on, let me look that up. GBA frame rate. Not well versed on new Pokemon. That's fair. What? That doesn't seem right. The GBA has a TFT color LCD that is, or LCD, fucking dyslexia, dude. 240 by 160 pixels, okay, that's fine. It's around 60 FPS. That blows me away. There's no way. That's gotta be wrong. Yeah, how did a device like the GBA achieve a frame rate of nearly 60 FPS? People are blown away by that too. That makes no sense to me. I don't even know if that's actually true. But yeah, apparently, yeah, it was super low resolution. I mean, most of the games didn't really benefit from 60 FPS, so that's kind of something to keep in mind, I suppose. I didn't even see he was coming in. I'm just switching in Weep because I like the name. Like the name, like the meme. It's a good meme. Can't stay. That's all right. Well, thanks for checking out, Clifford. I appreciate you. Hopefully our hustle jump kick doesn't miss. Hope to see you next time. Of course, of course. Was Minish Cap 60 FPS, or was Minish Cap like 30 FPS? Honestly, unless I see them right next to each other, I kind of have a hard time seeing the difference between 30 and 60 FPS. But when you see them next to each other, it's like night and day. It's insane. I actually don't want to fight this guy just yet. A great ball! I've actually never played Minish Cap. You looking this way, dude? You really just don't. Look. Now you're looking. There we go. Hey, you just gotta get in the right spot. I have never lost. Your Pokemon should be like level 40. Yeah, it's super weird. It like goes from... It like started off like kind of crappy like frame rate, and then it went into like full 60, beautiful 60 FPS. Oh yeah. There is a mod that makes OOT 60 FPS. I honestly forgot all about that. I don't really have too much to do here. I think I might be weak, but I'm not sure. Carl, however, will be using Fire Punch on this poor Toad with Bulb on back. I should be fine. Actually, that'll change my type to Grass anyway. Guys, did you know they played Doom on a pregnancy test? I know that was a meme a while back, but still true. Oh, it runs at 1 FPS. Yeah, but still, that's incredible. What's a pregnancy test like? I can't even think of how small the processing power must be on that. Honestly, I didn't even see who was switching in. But we're just gonna stick with the Carl. A Squirtle. Well, Leaf Blade it is then. Also, I'm sure some people are going to be very tired of hearing it. But if you happen to be new to the streams and are not familiar with the Twitch, we do stream over on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/Newbornkilik. You can check the pinned tweet, or the pinned comment up top for a link there, and go and show your support. If you're enjoying the stream, I do it way more over there. So, just as a heads up. Leaf Blade kills people. I'm still taking, since we don't have channel points over here. Okay, just lift me through. I'm still willing to, like, just let me know when I need to stretch. I can't go this way. Congratulations. Alright, ooh, Pokeball. And next defend. What? Yeah, sometimes it just, like, goes insanely, like, high frame rate. So I think it's just not... I think it's just not a consistent 60 FPS. I think that's kind of the thing. Hydrate! So I think it can hit up to 60, but it just doesn't very often. That's almost gotta be it. Hydrate's on cooldown. I'm just gonna Spore him and leave. Well, not leave, but I'm gonna switch out. Chat, you have no idea how useful Spore is. Spore is reserved for crappy Pokemon like Paris and stuff like that. That's how good it is. No, I should be careful. I don't want Kadabra to die. Or faint, whatever. Yes, you are the boss. So, how the boss things work is basically whenever you do stuff, like, it could be, you know, donations or followers and stuff like that, or follows and stuff like that, which is what you did in this case. That will do damage to the boss based off of certain criteria. And you just happen to knock out, I believe it was Pascal was the last boss. And now you're the boss. So, you start with a bit more health. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. So yeah. You are now the boss. I think this is like my only water type move. I gotta step up my water coverage. I need better water coverage. I have a decent electric type move now, which is nice. It's not great, not amazing, but not bad. As long as this Torchic doesn't have a fire type move, which is, you know, a good chance it's not going to. It's converting. All right, now you're normal type. Actually, that kind of throws a wrench in my plan, if I'm honest. Please stop converting. Do not wish for it. You are the man now. Exactly. It had a fire type move? That's actually legitimately scary. Yeah, it was only Ember, but still. Chat, you did your job, and you know what? You even managed to avoid a potential peril. What, you want the Mafia Newbornkilik? I'll show you the Mafia Newbornkilik. Go over to Twitch and subscribe or you're gonna have a bad time, okay? Oh, say it like that. Cabone! Alright, well hopefully Cabone doesn't have a fire type move. I believe in you, chat. I really do. But we gotta bump up your, Well, that's annoying. I don't remember if substitute counts in, This will be interesting to see. I don't remember if substitute counts in, weaknesses and resistances. Okay, so that did break the substitute, which is good. I don't know if it works that way, honestly. That's not very effective, my boy. I'm pretty sure there's like a pretty sizable cooldown on it, but I'm not entirely sure. Drill peck. Or if you're really, really a bad guy, you say drill heck. Can I just say, chat does not use harden. Chat uses increased speed, okay? It's got speed boost like every turn. It's great. You love to see it. Skull peck? Fair. I didn't even see what was going on. I'm just gonna stay in. It's fine. I'm part of that chat. Leaf Blade. Okay, Leech Life is fine. Speed boost gives us that. Leaf Blade. Actually, this isn't really working. I'm gonna switch it out. Carl, use your electric type move. Wait, does Carl have? No, Carl's the fire move. Him? I gotta focus. Okay, yeah. Was it? Then it's Katabra that has the electric type move. Yeah, because we gave it to him because he's got a good special. I don't think he's gonna be able to switch into a move though, so Carl, hate to say it, but you're just going to triple kick your way to victory. I'm confused. Hope I don't kick myself twice. That'd be great. Alright. Fair enough. Water Pulse. You know, let's do submission for the memes. Boom. Not very effective either. What type is this Pokemon? Oh, and rough skin. Alright, let's get this over with. Go with a triple kick. I'm confused. If I knock myself out, I'm upset. I'm upset. Okay, I don't remember what type this Pokemon is, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Shockwave. Pretty sure it's part water type. Okay, yeah, no, it was. I wonder why Leaf Blade wasn't very effective. Must have a secondary typing that I wasn't taking into consideration. Well, that, and I mean, you know. No, I'm not going to switch Pokemon, so I'm not sure who that is. Actually, I will. I'm pretty sure. I think that's a dragon type. Yeah, I'm not terribly familiar with the new types either. But I'm pretty sure ice is a good move against it. And if not, I'll present, bruh. That's the worst kind of present. I'm unhappy with you. Let's get the ice ball rolling. Okay. I'd like to know how you did that aerial ace, my boy. If I'm being honest with you. Okay? My dude gained experience. My dude. Whoa, you spark. You spark plug? I know I just started streaming, but I think I need a break after that insult. I am hurt, emotionally and physically. I don't know if I'm gonna recover from that one. Hi. Win, lose, or draw. Okay. Is this a gambler or something? I noticed he's always got the cup in front of him. Rich girl Liliana. Wow, so rich. Good call on the posture check. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. I love how all the people that don't go to Twitch are like, what is this posture check stuff? Why is he like just listening? What is this all about? Alright, well, I mean, another Leaf Blade's gonna get the job done. Oh yeah, we have access to the YouTube default emotes, my favorite ones. Boom, those are by far the best. I love the cat in the box. I know he's coughing into his, his elbow, but it looks like a big old fat dab. At least I'm guessing he's coughing into his elbow. Maybe he is actually dabbing. You can't just do everything. It has to pass by me. What did they say was happening? Yeah, I'm still gonna switch though, honestly. Ban every action. Squirtle. I'm thinking Bullet Seed will be fine. Oh, that sound. Yes. Oh, keep it coming. Oh, yes. A scary bug type move. It is super effective. We just bullet seed our way to victory. It's easy. They say. Or if you're a fan of PBG, said mom. Still love that meme. Oh, look at that smooth frame rate sometimes. Infinite. 1 point is but infinite. Do you have the points for that, Pascal? Brr. No Pokemon switching. Okay. I'll give it to you. 5 minutes. Not 20. So we're heading into Diglett Cave. Which is gonna have, who knows what in it, but I'm gonna stop by the mart and pick up some stuff. I'm pretty sure we have a surplus of cash at the moment. Yes, my wow, 20 grand. Where did that money come from? I didn't steal it. Did you? You stole it. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Alright, let's just get, like, a bunch of these. That would be rough, honestly. But, like, here's the thing. Yeah, it would suck, but at the same time, it's in a randomizer, so, like, it doesn't really matter if we find another shiny. Oh, I forgot to make like now. I can go meow and go extra meow. Go to the side, please. Thank you. Diglett's cave. All right, let's see what a Diglett is. Well, isn't this surprise? A Diglett dug a long tunnel Goes right to Viridian City, they tell me. Okay, great. Super happy about it. Let's see what's in here. Alright, what are our Diglets? Cast forms dug this tunnel. That's what happened. Honestly, not interested. Don't care. If I'm being blunt with you. Maybe I think there's supposed to be Diglett and Dugtrio in here, so there's another Pokemon we can find. Okay, Combuskins. Huh. I mean, we can try. I'm definitely not against the idea of trying to catch it. Yes, I do, Duncan. Absolutely. It looks like balls. Alright, we just water gun this thing to death. It's actually gonna be like super... Oh, it did decent damage actually, okay. Not a fan of that. If I'm honest, as long as using physical attacks and they're not fire-based. Physical attacks or not fire-based, I'm honestly okay with whatever you do, my boy. You fell asleep. Water gun. I did need a fire Pokemon, but there's no guarantee it's gonna have fire moves. I mostly just need fire moves. I mean, Stab would be great. We have False Swipe for this. Yikes on Trikes. I haven't heard that one in a while. Wait, we don't have the Pokemon that has False Swipe anymore. Ooh, uh-oh. Stinky. I don't know where my mind went. We'll try with the Pokeball first. First try? Hold down in B, chat? Hey, you held down in B for me. Thanks. Appreciate yous. Alright. What's the nickname for our Combuskin? In the meantime, your boy's gonna find himself with a sip of refreshing, not sponsored. Is this Nugget? Bruce Lee? Roy? Sparky Boom Man, Bruce Lee, Chick Nuggets, Roy. I'm gonna go with Roy. Dickin, that's it. Way to sweep in at the very last moment. I'm gonna keep it family friendly though. I'll swap those two letters around, and those children will be none the wiser. Deccan. It's a little too far, honestly, from the original thought. Why do you keep making that face? What does that mean? Let me away. Bro. Smoochums as well. Wait, what? Is there another Pokemon in here that I don't know about? Oh, I actually legitimately Snorlax. Hello. Whatever I need it to mean. Honestly, mood. Let's see what the Snorlax has to offer as well. Hit with a Leaf Blade, see what it slaps back with. Yeah, I know, it's beefy level. That's very good, actually. Okay. Okay. A move to let us fall asleep. That's the Dugtrio? Yeah, it's gotta be because of the high level, right? I'm guessing I'm not going to wake up, so I'm just gonna try to Spore. Alright. We will be attempting to capture this Pokemon. You know, as high level as it is, it may very well party wipe us. This could be a problem, actually. Let's slap it with a fighting type move. Yeah, that's what super effective looks like. Oh wait, no, okay, it's because it used the fire type move. I was about to say, wait, does it have Truant? If it had Truant, I wasn't even interested. It's got Poison Point? Hail, okay, interesting. That's a solid point. I will. If we catch this, I will name it after you, JJK. I mean, we're whittling it down, but it's just a very slow process. Alright, okay, so actually this moveset isn't great. It's got, okay, so it has Hail, Flash Fire, or something, some fire type move that's powerful that you have to recharge. It does have Poison Point, so that's like, okay, it's gonna be doing a lot of that. What was the other one that it had? Hail, Flash Fire, Stun Spore. Have we seen the last move yet? What's its last move, you think? It may not have one, honestly. Blast Burn, that's it. Okay, yeah. Thanks for the correction there. I hate to Grass Whistle. Interesting moves. But we'll try and catch it for the memes. And... okay. So we have to catch it this turn if we want to. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Great Balls in the next area, so I'm going to try and catch it with a Great Ball. See what we can do. Hey, we got it. Okay. Perfect. And we already have a name for this one. Wait, did I say it has to eat over 900 pounds of food or something? Gamer. I'll take a look at its stats, at the least, and make a decision. If not, oh, fuck. Gotta have a poisoned Mon. What is going on here? How many Pokemon are down here? My dude, go! Oh, that's right, the other one got knocked out. I don't think it lives maybe it lives a rock tomb. Oops. Let the memes begin. It does fit because he's usually sleeping during stream. Which is totally fine. You can do that. Alright, antidotes it is. Cured of its poisoning. Dibs on Ghastly. Alright. So we have Tentacool / Tentacruel. A Ghastly that we gotta catch at some point. Wait, this took me back, didn't it? I'm gonna stop by the Pokemon Center just up here. So I remember I am near Pewter. Stop reading the signs. Hours from now, you won't remember the stream. Very possible. Oh, she's that beautiful, smooth frame rate for like a second. I mean, then I sped things up, but hey, it is what it is. I think you get something, something from here. Oh, I don't remember what. Has no energy left. Battle, they can still use moves like cut outside of battle. Why ain't that a pickled peach? Are you carrying a Are you carrying a TM CD in your mouth, like, like you're a goddamn disc reader? Just wow. I'm looking for the Pokemon Abra. You want to trade for my Nidoqueen? No. I mean, I do, but no. You want a Kadabra? Kind of a glass cannon, kind of rough, kind of difficult to deal with. What Pokemon would I be? If I catch a Growlithe or an Arcanine, I'll claim that. Because that's my favorite Mon. Let's hop up. Go on now. Off on your bike. On your bike? Yeah, let me ride my bike in here, dude. It's fine. Once Pokemon learns Flash, you can go through Rock Tunnel. He's one of Professor Oak's aides. HM5. Only 10 kinds. Okay. What's HM? What even is HM5? I don't remember what he gives you. Ether! Every time I hear the word ether, I think of Ike. Ether! Where are we? Imagine being lost in Pokemon. But I'm here. Well, this isn't where I wanted to be. Why don't we go back down to Viridian? Up here. Oh, right. We started over here. This was Diglett's cave. So we could head up and to the right. Okay, gotcha. Use the Helix fossil? Oh, that's a good... Can we do that right now? I don't remember when you can do that. We're gonna head back through Diglett Cave. I'm gonna use a repel though, because we got plenty of them. I've been to the Dark Ether. I don't know what that means. Hikes on quites. Was there something back here? I vaguely remember there being something back here. Actually, I guess I'll probably not do that because there might be... Oh, we should have checked the PC while we we're at the Poké Center. My bad. No Diglett? Oh, no, I'm stuck on a rock. Now, there's no way we make it. There's no way, like, right? That's crazy luck. There's just a random mishmash of Pokemon in here, aren't there? Is this like the place to be? I mean, can't escape. Just run away. Hey, stop that. I've grown faster now. Okay. One of the nice things about leading with this Pokemon is I'm not sure if in this generation escaping is based off of level or speed, but the fact that so we should be able to escape next. It's actually going to lower my speed. And it's super effective. I don't care for that, if I'm honest. Oh, my accuracy fell. I think we can escape now. Okay, Icicle Spears. Speeds up again. Got away safely. Okay. But as I was saying, I don't know if speed has an impact on if you can escape or not. Also, I totally said I was going to use a repel, but it seems like there's still Pokemon that we haven't explored in that area yet. I thought it was just the two, but maybe they added more into it in the remakes. I think giving this away, please. Oh, this is the VS Seeker. Okay, I'm glad I did that. That could allow us to get some much needed experience later on, should we need it. But let's go ahead and check out our Mons. So here is our other Dragonite. Compound Eyes again, Ice Ball. Okay, so same thing, not necessary to really mess with. Check our Combuskin. Be gentle. Hustle. Yeah, ooh. That's a tough one. Does come preloaded with Dig, though. Which is kind of nice. No Fire-type moves, unfortunately. And I can't imagine using a 2-turn move just to miss because you have Hustle. Right, he had Poison Point. Good stats. Obviously, he's a great wall. Good attack, too, honestly. Oh, he's level 30, I suppose. Well, 29. So I guess that makes sense. Let me check out exactly what Blast Burn does. This is 55%? Yeah, no thanks, my boy. 69 attack? Lol. Got him. That's a big power. Okay, yeah, I think, honestly... not terribly good at the moment. We might be able to find some moves. I'll come back to that. Because I'm honestly not sure if it would listen to us at the moment anyway. I don't remember how Pokemon listening to you works in this generation. I'm pretty sure we could have Pokemon up to level 30 listen to us, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's right. This guy's thirsty. Oh, yeah. I forgot. He shares his drink with all the other guards. Okay, thanks. I'll keep that in mind, my boy. My boy. Meow. Thought for sure there was something along the way there. Okay, so we head up here. We've checked our mons. Unfortunately, not terribly great for us at the moment. Where do we get Flash? Does anyone remember where to get Flash? I legitimately don't remember. Let me remember where to get Flash. Red Flash. We don't technically need it, but still. Vermilion Gym and Flash TM, okay. Head right. Gotta find TM Flash. You get flashed on the streets. Gamer, welcome to the stream. Thanks for checking it out. Looks like Flash is actually from the guy. Head north out of Vermilion City, you should see a cave. Go through it. That was weird. There's something playing in the background? But anyway. We'll give it to you if you have 10 Pokemon caught. Okay, so we gotta start catching some Mons. Fair enough. Guess there's really no point in going that way then. We really only got 5 Pokemon caught? That doesn't make any sense. Really? Oh. That's right. Because we only have... We don't have all the Pokedex unlocked at the moment, so not all of our Pokemon are counting. So yeah, it's from the 8 on Route 2, but we have to catch specific Pokemon in order to, so we need like Gen 1 Pokemon, basically. And, well, Krabby is a Gen 1 Pokemon. Alright, well, we're catching a Krabby, I suppose. Maybe I should get the other guy out for a False Swipe. Surely a water. You can live a water gun, right? It's resisted and a weak move. It's not very effective. Krabby used Mad. Also, thanks for looking at it from the game, and I appreciate it. Alright, so... This should be number 6. Mr. Krabs. Every time I hear the word, or the name Mr. Krabs, I always think of that meme. No need to get crabby about it. Nice. When do we get Kojiro in this game? Whenever Nintendo gets their together. That's when we get it. Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. You're getting a little case K. Yeah, K-R-A-B-S. Can't remember how to spell it. You guys know which meme I'm talking about, right? The one, probably doing ketamine. I don't know if Minin counts. You've never played Gen 4 before? Well, nice. It's nice to go back and play through the older ones. I don't have anything like against the newer games. It's just there's a lot when you haven't played the older games. Honestly, of course, you know, a lot of younger people who never grew up with Gen 1 probably like, let me go, leave me alone. Stop slamming into me. That should literally hurt you. I am basically an immovable. Sorry, chat rather. Is basically go away. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Literally 1 damage. You plan on letting me go this time? Leave me be. I do not need you. Okay. So there's 1. I'm actually gonna check, make sure that counted. Okay, it did count. So I guess we're going back through and hitting some of these earlier routes and seeing if we can find any Gen 1 Mons. Grim Reaper, welcome to the stream. Thanks for checking. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And hope it continues to get better as well. I don't think I've said that today. Boy, that is not Gen 1 if I've ever seen it. Definitely not. Let me out of here. Go away! I'd like to assume that I just ran into the same one. Oh, get out of here. I will fillet you. Go away. Okay? It's super weird. You've never played a Pokemon game at all. That's super crazy to me, honestly. Like, not even a single one. That's really weird. Waylord. The thought of a Waylord just chilling in the grass is very humorous to me. Another Waylord. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. This is not a route that apparently we're going to be finding too much good on. We could... No, because we got to go down to Route 2 anyway. There's a Pidgeotto and Diglett Cave. Yeah. Big old whale right in the middle of the grass. Oh, sorry, I stepped on you. Didn't see you there, buddy. Sorry about that. Smash as much as I can. I still didn't find anything. I need to look up where that item is. I don't think there's something like too important there or anything, but I still want it because it's an item I can get. Hitmonchan. Okay, that's Gen 1. Oh. I mean, it's possible. You definitely could do that, I think. You could survive a water gun, right? Let's Go was pretty fun, honestly. It's much different from the other Pokemon games, as I'm sure you're aware, if you've done a bit of research on it. But, I mean, Zara and I had fun with it. I think we tried streaming it here once. Name that one Ali? Maybe. I don't even know if I'm going to give a name to these Pokemon. They're pretty well just used for the catch count. You're gonna be that way, aren't you? Stop scratching me with your punching gloves. It's rude. Alright. Bro. Dude. Stop it. Alright, you're getting another water gun. Well, I could spore it, duh. Okay, you spore on it. Fast asleep. Alright, now we throw a couple balls at it. I do not want to use my great balls on you. Principal at this point. It's principal at this point. And he knows an electric type move. Get out of my face. Get away from me. I literally used all my Pokeballs there. I'm upset. Could I soft lock myself here? Ooh, maybe I could soft lock myself here. I'm saving, because this could end up being bad. If I get a bunch of Pokemon that have bad catch rates, this could be bad, actually. Alright, let's heal up a little bit here. And Mew our way out. I was super confident we'd at least be able to catch him. Huh. I believe I used like 8 Pokeballs there. Well, we're gonna have to stock up on these. Good thing they're cheap. Okay. 35 Pokeballs. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of kind of annoyed at that. if I'm being frank with yous. I'm sure it does. I know, Dragonite, I know. You're super cool. Literally like the best thing ever, but I already got you, my boy. I already got you. An Oddish. All right, that'll do. But with 2 zeros. That's how you know it's serious business. All right, let's see what a water gun's gonna do. I'm guessing you live a water gun. Oh yeah, okay, you live a water gun. Maybe you live a leaf blade as agility. Stop that. Stop that, young man. I don't need a little radish-looking thing running around me all over the damn place. Let's try a leaf blade, see what it does. Okay. I really don't want this to take like a million hours. I'm gonna try an extreme speed, hopefully I don't knock it out. Even if I do, I'll know for the future. This might just be a slow catch, though. Okay, well, it was a critical hit. It's hard to tell, honestly. Rude with 3 zeros. Another Oddish? What? Oh, Dragonite, you're breaking my heart. I don't need another one. Wow, too fast. I noomed too hard. Leave me alone, kid. That is not what I'm looking for. Also, I can't catch you, because your catch rate is way too high. Well, I will, however, knock you out, giving the opportunity. You're not Gen 1. Don't care. The Reggies are legendaries, right? Or mythics, at least? Or are they nothing special? I could use save states. I don't really have too much to do against this. I mostly just want to knock it out for the experience. I think it's got pretty high, Okay, it's not too bad. I'm pretty sure even at its lower level and wild Pokemon status, it's going to have pretty decent experience. Oh no, Pound. I don't know if I'm ever going to live through this, chat. I don't know. I'm scared. Not a Pound. You hate to see it. Good chunk of XP. Alright. So far, these grasses have not been terribly good for us. There is an Oddish I'd like to pick out of it. You Swellow. Run. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Oh, too fast. Oddish. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try one extreme speed. Surely it can live one, right? If not, I'm just switching Pokemon. Wow, is extreme speed actually, like, really strong? Okay, noted. I guess this isn't the Pokemon we'll be using. I think this one can paralyze as well, so that should be fine. Oddish. I just want one Oddish. Here's this amazing Pokemon. It's going to use Bound. Yeah, why are there ants in your room? I mean, other than just ants. The place that I live gets really bad ants. Not the house that I live in necessarily, but this place. Does this knock you out? Should have known about that. I forgot it was type part poison. Wait, what's the interaction between poison and psychic? I forget. Anyway. I really don't have much to catch this Oddish now, do I? Let's try this. Good thing there aren't red ones. Yeah, definitely. Gulping, you're not what I'm looking for. You be gulping my time away. Does your cat not like the vacuum? Is that why you're waiting for your cat to leave? Surely a cut doesn't knock you out, right? Okay. I think we just absorb it to low health. Switch into the other mon, put it to sleep. That is not at all. This is gonna take a while. It's gonna knock me out with these mega punches. Yes, agility, bullet seeds. Oh my god. Come on. Okay, that should be good enough. Yeah, just watch the cat jump across the room. It's funny. Stop using agility, it's cringe. You will never be faster than me, you fool, except for now that you are. Try the Diglett Cave? Yeah, the Diglett Cave is next. I was gonna say, wasn't there only like one Gen 1 Pokemon in there? Okay. 35 Pokeballs, time to start chucking them. First try? Oh yeah, right, because it's an Oddish and actually has a decent catch rate. Who'd have thought it? Gotcha. No nicknames. You are but capture fodder. Stop by the Pokeball or the Pokemart. Boy, that's jarring on the big screen, isn't it? Good job respecting Kitty, by the way. Was there anything here? I don't know if there's anything in the water. I don't think there were any Gen 1s in the water. What do we have, 7 now? Okay, 7. That's Guy's job. I'm glad everyone has their place. Everyone's got a job to do. Ah yes, we meet again, Hitmonchan. It's such an easy, like, easy possible catch, right? It's only level 10. Shouldn't do too much. I'll try it since I'm here, but I vaguely remember there being some other ones there as well. Then a water gun should get it low. Maybe put this bad boy to sleep. I think this is literally the exact same situation I was in last time, actually. Zara hitting with the Streech. Good call. Thank you for that. Keeping me healthy? What are you doing? Yes, the Rice Krispies have come in. Alright, we're gonna throw 3 Pokeballs at this Hitmonchan, and if it does not wish to get to the ball, it will be eliminated. Ball number 1. Ban real life action. Ball number 2 before elimination. You're on thin ice, young man. You're about to fall through. And I'm gonna guess you're gonna have a very hard time swimming in those gloves. That's all I'm saying. You're about to have a leaf blade coming your way. Bro, just getting the Pokeball. Like, actually, real talk. Finally. Now, this all could have been avoided. Okay, here's what we're calling this one. Done. And it will be placed in the box to never be seen again. A Spearow. Oh, hey, actually, we need this too. Okay, cool. Works for me. Jump Kick's gonna be strong, but it is also resisted. It should be able to survive a cut, but Spearow's relatively frail. I'm gonna go for the resisted jump kick. Oh yeah, I forgot I can 69 health, funny health. Spearo's using mad, help. Jump kick? That was resisted, by the way. Oh, I have hustle, that's right. I forgot I have hustle. Okay, well. Let's just switch this out. No! Leave me alone. Okay, I believe we need 2 more, if I'm not mistaken. You are not from Gen 1. Well, let me double check our Pokemon count, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Okay, yeah, 2 more. There's a Spearow here we can catch. That's not what I'm looking for. Boy, speed up is a great thing, isn't it? Isn't this amazing? Okay. You can live a water gun, right? Like, that's simple enough to do. Not gonna lie, it was a little scary. It's a ghost type now. Beautiful. Okay, well, Spearow's relatively simple to catch, so I think we're just gonna put it to sleep with our lovely spores. Gonna be lurking for a bit, fair enough. Epic ghost face. It's still a little strong, but it's a Spearow. Do you guys remember in the Pokemon cartoon show, Ash tried to catch a Pidgey, and in fact, almost hit a Spearow? That is the premise of Pokemon the first episode. I actually don't remember if that's the first one. Alright, 1 more to go, 1 more. And then, I guess we start making our way through Diglett Cave. There's probably some near that general area that we can catch. Oh, not that way. I don't think we're even terribly weak at the moment, so we'll be fine. So I'm going to use a repel in here. Pidgeotto could be caught. Okay, well, we'll see what I get on encounters anyway. Scyther. Okay, yeah, Scyther could be a good one too. Scyther's gonna have I'm gonna have a hard time catching Scyther though, if I'm honest. You can live a Leaf Blade, right? Rock Throw. Interesting in move category at least. Okay. Definitely gonna survive that. Scyther's not as frail as of course, my special attack's also garbage. I think I'm just gonna put it to sleep and try something a little bit different here. Thief would probably be good. Thief's not a terribly strong move. Felipe, welcome to the stream. You know, I thought we were missing something. I haven't been called Dad in a while. But yeah, I noticed you haven't been on Twitch, which is a bummer. You can call me Dad over there. Okay, well, I mean, that's a little stronger than I wanted it to be, but you should be able to survive another thief, right? No crits? Okay, that should be fine. We gotta get rid of Kadabra, but Kadabra spends most of the time dead anyway. Serve your purpose. So if we get this one last Mon, I really don't know who to take at the moment. I think it's gotta be Mweep. Pascal? What about Pascal? CLP 2500. What does that mean? Oh. Yeah, what is CLP? Well, thank you for that. I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Oh, pesos! Hey, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Sorry, I was a little ignorant there for for just a second. I do apologize about that. But yeah, thanks so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Is this doing... Okay, no, it's doing, like, no damage, which is good. That's kind of what we want. Oh, this guy's gonna knock me out. Okay, I gotta start using Absorb. That is not Pascal. That is a different person. I don't think Pascal's ever called me Dad before. Okay, so I think we can move into send chat back out. Get the job done. Also, make more Mario Party 3 highlights. So I actually have a lot of projects started with the crew. I have like hundreds of hours of footage with those guys. I just don't have any of it edited up because before, you know, the last couple months, I was basically just doing Zelda stuff. I didn't really have time to get it edited up. So there will be more of that stuff. I don't play with Kyle nearly as much as the other guys. But Mario Party 3 could definitely be in the future. I could definitely see that. On Waluigi's Island. But yeah, I was legitimately very, like, proud of that video. Like I said in the beginning, I haven't laughed that long at a video in so long. I loved it. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe Pascal did do that. I don't remember. More Link's Awakening. I'm gonna name this man Edward. Edward. And then we can go back to... Okay, we'll go, Ojomo? Or Ojamo? O-J-O-M-O. That is a Scissorhands reference, actually. Good eye. Good memory, rather. Okay, that should be the 10 mons we need. Perfect. So now we can get Flash. Head on out of here. So... we're gonna be using... a Repel. There it is, okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, I really am. Okay, I already used it. But yeah, it's always nice, right? So, okay, since we're on YouTube, and I mean, yeah, you know, a lot of the people that are, you know, here on YouTube are also the people that are on Twitch, but I do genuinely want to express thank you for all the people that have been super great throughout, like, the channel changes and stuff. I understand that going through a channel change is, you know, turning everything on its head, like, and I've tried to be very clear that I really do appreciate the people that, like, stick around and stuff like that. So thank you very much for enjoying that video. That actually means a lot to me. Wow, that literally wore off and boom. Insta encounter. Like, not even immediate encounter. I think we can just make it through the rest, right? Since it lasts, like, no time at all. Of course, if I stop bonking, it'd probably be a little better. Okay, so it was down here, I believe. You'll always support my content. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, this was the guy. Ah, remember me! I should have known since it was an HM that I would need it anyway. Flash will light up the area. Okay, yes, very cool. Who do we even have that can learn Flash? Into the TM case. Okay, actually, Cut's not a bad move. A lot of people are like, I don't want, Cut, whatever. Cut's not bad, though. Been supporting and always will. I really appreciate that. And it's true, you've been around for, like, forever. It's kind of been crazy. Kadabra is not getting Flash. There's no way in hell I am teaching it to Kadabra. Do we really need Bullet Seed Ah, he's already got an HM. He's already got Cut, but like Cut's a decent move in its own. Well, like I said, thank you very much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. It's been a little weird here on the channel recently. Like, I recently sent off for some sponsorships. Just, you know, throw it out there. Why not? We'll give it a shot. And, not pulling in the numbers, not like I used to, which is, not great on paper, but it feels good here, you know what I mean? So, that's good. That's just me being brutally honest with you. Maybe we teach it to Mweep. I hate doing this. We could always just... Flash is a hilariously bad move. Yeah, we're getting a Pokemon out of the box to teach it Flash. I'm not sullying another move slot on that Mon. Mweep used Cut. Okay, so back through Diglett Cave. I didn't really plan this out terribly efficiently, but it's over here. Let me set this back up so I don't have to go back up again. Repel time. Alright, can we make it through with no encounters, chat? As much as I'm bonking, I don't really think that's going to be happening, but... About to run out, I feel. Oh, that nice, smooth 60 FPS. I'm going for it. I shouldn't have gone for it. I should never go for it. Run. Pascal, welcome back. So, just to catch you up on where we are at the moment. So we caught 10 Pokemon, got Flash. Go away. Yeah, we caught 10 Pokemon, got Flash, and now we're headed back to... I don't remember what the name of the cave is, but one of the caves. Yes, it was up here, okay. But we're also going to check the box and see who gets the Flash of Shame. Okay, so chat, for the memes, who should we teach Flash to? Who would be a good Flasher? And I think you know exactly how I'm saying that. Alright, let's see what we got in here. It's true, you would have been good. Conquer. Conquer would have been a great Flasher. I don't know if Conquer can learn Flash. Mr. Krabs, doing a little too much ketamine, gonna be flashing people, perhaps. It also depends on if they can learn it. You said Sentret was a good HM person, so I'm going to take Conquer back out of the box, and Conquer is going to be useful. A lava cookie? Oh, what does that mean? Oh, you can see what items they have. Dragonite's got an Ultra Ball. Give me that ball. Hey. Give me that ball. Get an Abra to use Flash? That's true. Well, I see, I don't know if we can even find an Abra at this point. Because, oh wait, if I got an Abra, had him use Flash through this tunnel, that I could go back and trade him away later for a Nidoqueen, that's big brain. Actually, that's a really good idea. Okay, so, let's just deposit a bunch of Mons. And, take out some Mons and see. Put all of our actual team in box 2. Oh, I could take them out this way. Okay. Yes, give me that Ultra Ball, please. Put it in the bag. Lombre's got a Chesto Berry. We're gonna take that as well. Put it in the bag. And I don't know what this Lava Cookie does, but... Oh, wait, what does Lava Cookie do? We can find out. Heals all the status problems of one Pokemon. Okay, I guess that's cool. I'll take that as well. Move Pokemon. Ooh, okay. Keep that in mind. Oh, right, because the boxes are up top. Thanks for pointing that out, actually, because I was having just the hardest, like... Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Okay. When I was younger, I was like, what is going on? Okay, that is a bit more effective. I mean, at this point, it's probably not much better. But you know. Alright, we'll take out Mr. Krabs as well. I was never terribly great with box navigation, if you can't tell. So I'm pretty sure Conquer is... I do want to continue box operations. There we go, okay. Who we leaving behind, though? Honestly, this box looking kind of stacked, if I'm being completely honest. That's my only fighting type move. Gotta keep my dude, I mean, honestly. Okay, well, I'm gonna hop out of here first and actually teach the move. What's in the box? It's my dick in a box. Okay. Krabby knows dig. Ooh, Krabby already knows dig. Dig, this could actually be useful. Escape from here. My face when... I just love that. Anyway. Okay. So I guess that hopefully Mr. Krabs can learn that. Mr. Krabs, can you learn Flash? Conquer can't learn Flash, Abe. Oh my god. I thought Conquer for sure could learn Flash. Alright, well. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Today we'll be spending 20 million hours messing about with a Pokebox. It's called Bill's PC storage system. You'd think it'd be a little bit more effective at this point, but, however, it's not. Also, we're going to move Pokemon, because that is the smart thing to do. I'm actually kind of legitimately bummed out about... No, you don't get to go in box 2. Sorry, buddy. Alright, buddy. This is where the big boys are. Who here can learn... Connor, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. A stream on YouTube. Yeah, it's true. There won't be too many of them. If you are interested, I would definitely recommend... Oh, well, yeah, exactly. All right. Thanks for putting it 2 and 2 for me so I can put it together. But yeah, welcome. All right, so hopefully one of these mons can learn Flash. I legitimately don't remember. It would be amazing if Rude could learn Flash. All right. Boot up the HM. Alright, Lilypad can learn it. Lilypad, looks like you're the one coming with us. Wait, Lilypad has a false swipe, too. The Kadabra, though? I'm not teaching my Kadabra Flash. That is ridiculous. Okay. Since I'm not going to use it too much, I'm going to replace Return, because I highly doubt we're going to get that high. But yeah, Kadabra I actually have planned to use for the entire game. And Flash is not a good move. Okay. We're almost done with the PC stuff. Luckily. What did I say? Did I say something dumb? Probably, honestly. Mr. Krabs? Exactly, yeah. That's why I don't want to be teaching I already had to teach my Umbreon Cut. Which isn't fantastic, if I'm honest, but not the biggest deal. Alright, let's get our Mons back out. Who's staying behind, chat? Oh, you can do it. Okay. So in Fuchsia City, I'll have to remember that, because I'll probably end up getting rid of Cut off of Weep at some point if another option comes up. What does Kadabra has my only electric type move, so that's kind of useful. It is far away. He's got a good psychic type move and good utility. Yeah, so the TMs, I think they're called what are known as technical machines. He's got the only fire type move, so I kind of got to keep him. He's got other useful moves as well. They can be used, so from generations 1 up until at some point, I know in Sword and Shield you can use TMs more than once. Strength is 80 power, okay, makes sense. Box stream the game. Alright, we're done in the box. 5 is when they stop breaking. Okay, good. So, the catch used to be TMs could only be taught once, but they could be forgotten whenever. HMs could not be replaced, but they could be taught to as many Pokemon as you want. So when you were younger, one of the biggest traps that you might fall into is teaching a bunch of Pokemon stuff like Flash, you know? To like a ton of Pokemon, and Flash is, you know, a pretty poor move, and it's very difficult to get rid of that move without a move deleter. Yeah, so yeah, little quality of life things. Alright, we got Flash finally. You love to see it. I'll teach you to edit your videos and create your thumbnails. Well, thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. Minnie, sorry if I said it incorrectly, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you are or aren't... Weep has cut! Damn it! Box stream is back! Alright then. Anyway, sorry to get interrupted there, but as I was saying, I don't know exactly how long it takes. I've gotten pretty efficient at doing the editing portion. Thumbnails still take quite a while. But, Gengar, get out of here. Thumbnails take me the longest, honestly, because it's kind of like an open canvas. You could do whatever you want with it. To give a rough estimate of time, including recording time, a 10-minute video, hour and a half, 2 hours. It really depends on how many edits and stuff I have to make, or how many things I have to fix. If all goes well, it'll be about an hour and a half. But if I like to put a bunch of extra stuff, it goes up exponentially with every single edit. Let's Go Eevee was. I love Let's Go Eevee. I mean, I was a little on the fence about the whole, you know, Pokemon Go capturing style. But yeah. As far as cuteness factor, that game was through the roof. Dr. Coconut, amazing. Also, it's Servant Mike. How much did I randomize? Basically, the Pokemon and the moves they have. I randomized everything about the Pokemon, and that's about it. All the key items are still in the same spots. I'm guessing that's roughly what you were asking. You. Oh, chat, wasn't a one-hit KO. Right? Oh, okay, you didn't get imprisoned. Good luck. You killed me. No, not into the pit. It burns. That was okay. I will make your face the greatest in Koratai, or you will die. 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 There we go. That was the die that I was looking for. Alright, Mario Party 3 highlights. Well, thank you so much for the donation and everything. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for sharing your kind words. Hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. Hit up that stretch as well. I would recommend checking out the Twitch if you're new. Link can be found in the pinned tweet up there. No pressure or anything, but it's all the same fun stuff we do here. But it's great. Well, that's good. I really like it when people enjoy the gameplay channel. It's just a little extra thing, and now that there's more gameplay on the primary channel, it makes sense. Mega Punch is bad? What's wrong with Mega Punch? Oh, that's right, I was gonna teach Mega Punch to... Hold on, I actually want to see the power of it. Yeah, I don't want an 85. Although it might... Is it really better? Is it really worse? It is physical. No, it's fine. We don't need it. He has my only water type move. My Dragonite has compound eyes. That's true. When do we get strength? No, we don't need it. Houndour. Ooh, Sandstream. Very cool. Fuchsia City? Okay. Oh, water gun. Actually, not bad damage. Not conversion 2! That's much worse. Well, that's annoying. Actually, that's great for me. Go south along the boardwalk. South along the boardwalk, you cycling road past Celadon. Okay. I'll try and remember that. Honestly, I haven't played this game in so long. I kind of forget the pathing for it. Like, I forgot where Flash was, which is why we had to capture a bunch of Pokemon. And Eevee. I will change Pokemon. We could get Bubble Beam. And thank you for the kind words, Midney. It's tough work, but I do enjoy it. My hope is that one of these days, it's all gonna pay off. I mean, even just chilling and chatting with you guys, like, that's cool too, you know? You know, hustle hasn't really been as much of a problem as I had thought. Yeah, it's true. One of the guys that I watch, JRose11, he just plays without Flash. It's interesting watching him go through. I think, like, you can see the rocks depending. Maybe it's only in the older games. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, this is a crap Pokemon. Felicity is just such a bad move. I also tend to get distracted and forget typings a lot. I'll just bash my face into the wall until I'm through the tunnel. No, Hustle! Why are you like this? Stop charming me. Sandstorm rages. He's gonna end up getting knocked out. Okay. Just run through that. It's the lazy way to play, they say. Got some cash for winning, though. I'll switch in someone else, honestly. Lord Nug? Yeah. So that is a, wait, that was Aerial Ace. Forget if Aerial Ace is any good. I do need a decent flying type move. Just gonna see. Never misses? Okay. Let's just at least see what the power is here. Not bad. 60. So it'd be 90 with stab. It's not a bad early game. It would make me not have to rely on Ice Ball nearly as much. Yeah, not bad at all. Can I get rid of Defense Crow? Because I can either raise my defense by 1 or lower their, because I have Compound Eyes on my Dragonite. I believe that increases accuracy by 15%, so Screech should never miss. And honestly, just having the nice consistent damage is going to be great. Great, I was bored. Okay. Hi, bored. I'm dead. Hi, Clefairy. Man, everything on this route has Sandstream, I swear. Also, I do not at all remember Fairy. Let's do some research. Get a fly next to Celadon. I do have Surge's badge already. Oh yeah, Fairy isn't in this game. So that's good to know, at least. I love the animation for stop it. Yeah, I know. It's 55% accurate. Okay, that got a little bit close. Wait, I don't think I have them set up that way. Not that I remember anyway. I have literally one fighting type move. I forgot who was coming in. Let's give my dude the spotlight. Literally immediately forgot. I'm just gonna Ice Ball my way to victory. I don't even remember if it's effective. It's not effective, but it will be. Rock Throw. Okay, that actually wasn't as cringe as I thought it was gonna be. See, even some of my Gen 1 typings are a little bit hazy. Especially with late game Pokemon like Kabuto. I think this is a Sandstorm? Yeah, that's, you hate to see that happen. I forget the typing on Kabuto. I think it's like rock or ground something. Rock water. No! Stop that. Thank you, Hustle. Very cool. I'm upset that I'm about to have troubles with this. Now you paralyzed me. Okay. Jeez. I made like one mistake in this fight, and he's just like, I'm gonna take you downtown, buddy. Alright, let's go. We ain't going back. Apparently I do. I mean, sometimes it gets a little bit, Oh, okay, it's one outside Rock Tunnel, that's good. Let's give Kadabra some love. Pretty sure Rock Tunnel is just up this way. Honestly, I'm pretty sure chat can, like, carry us through pretty well whatever. Is Sheer Cold the one that's the 1-hit KO? There you go. You love the knowledge. These two are at least special. I'm pretty sure Shockwave is stronger than Thief, if I'm not mistaken. But it could have an item. Could yoink his item. Oh, right, it's a baby Pokemon. It doesn't matter. Literally could knock it out with a stiff breeze. I really need to brush up on a 30% accuracy is not something you can rely on. So, question. How much does Compound Eyes raise your accuracy? My Dragonite has it, so that could be interesting, if nothing else, to experiment with. Item? No item. Okay. Kind of like one water type move. If it comes at me with a stab fire move, I'm in trouble. Another damn sandstorm. I can't afford all this chip damage, my boy. I prefer my chips to be undamaged. Alright, that was a bad joke, and I apologize about that. Maybe you have an item? No? Bummer. Okay. Compound 22. Oof. Okay, I don't know if that'll get the job done right. No. Very close, though. You hate to see that. Hopefully that's not a crit. Okay, I forgot. It's not like Gen 1 where it's almost a guaranteed crit. Multiplies the accuracy by 1.3, so it's 33% accuracy. Okay. So that means that moves with 80% accuracy are pretty well 100%. Let me check that out. Ooh, Stab Psychic move. Let's go. Hold on. Let's see what this... 1.3... So 85% moves are 100. What about 75? 75% accuracy moves are 97, so pretty much 100%. Okay, so this is when Kadabra's actually going to start making himself known. I think it's time to get rid of Thief. Honestly, he had Thief, and that, the only reason I kept Thief around was because, welcome to the stream. Playing Resident Evil 1. Ooh, spooky. That's awesome. Sandview Serum. Pascal, did you pick up RuneScape again? It sounds like you picked up RuneScape again. I need these levels. I think I'm just gonna go back through here once I'm all healed up, because I do want the levels. Also, I'm pretty sure... No, not yet. Heal up first. Heal up first. The only reason I know what that is I tried doing the Shades of Morton minigame. I couldn't do it on my own. Granted, I would think I was pretty low level as well, but yeah, it was rough for sure. I'm gonna go back and fight some of these trainers here. Get some levels. Yeah, no NB Coggers. You do have to be a channel member to use emotes, but if you're interested in that, I would definitely recommend just doing it over on YouTube. Honestly, the one that I wish that I could really move over to Twitch would be this one. We don't have that many emote slots on Twitch, unfortunately. Sure, why not? Okay, that was a bad move. When in doubt, sensory out. Sometimes you gotta inject a little bit of chaos. Totally not covering for the fact that I don't remember what is effective against poison. That would be ridiculous to do that. Yeah. I have a really, like... So some of the types I'm very familiar with. Poison is not one of them. Bring it on. Which is a little rough in a randomizer. It makes things a lot closer than they really probably should be. So the odds of it actually having Wonder Guard is very low. Looks like we're using a wing attack. What are the odds that Shedinja would actually have... I have these randomized too. What are actually the odds? That's kind of wild, honestly. I think it's... Is it Ghost Bug? Yeah, Ghost Bug. Okay, cool. I didn't see what was coming out. Weeping Bell. Well, if we use our brains from last time, we just learned that poison types are weak to psychic. I'm learning, chat. I'm learning. And now I'm bending you. Yeah. Honestly, I was just more so surprised by the fact that it actually had Wonder Guard, considering I have abilities randomized as well. That means it was randomized back to Wonder Guard. Bug Ghost. Interesting. I wonder how come. Alright, let's head back here. Back to the beginning. Walk through these fools with psychic type moves. What are the odds he actually has a dark type move? Pretty sure Sableye is dark, right? Okay. Well, I would rather not die. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's Ghost and Dark. See, I thought it might have been Ghost, but I wasn't 100% sure. You know what, my dude? I think you got this. Easy there, buddy. Well, since we're looking at aerial aces... Don't mind if I do. Hey, Sableye. Mine's bitter. I almost said bigger, and I was like, eh. Well, fighting moves won't work against a ghost if you're not aware. I did know that one. A lot of the Gen 1, like, I don't want to say, like, important mechanics, but, the more obvious mechanics, not to sound rude or anything, of course, I am relatively familiar with. Ghost is super effective against Ghost. I didn't know that one, though. That's a good find. I think what wasn't the problem in Gen 1 that there was, like, one Ghost-type move in the entire game, and it was Lick, which is not very good. That would make sense why I wouldn't know that. Well, there was Nightshade, but Nightshade does fixed damage. Or was Nightshade normal? I don't remember. No, Nightshade was not normal, for sure. See, like... I have so many, like, random tidbits of information, but basic type matchups are just like, what's that? Oh, this I probably shouldn't have this out, huh? Just gonna ice ball this whole team. And I think, Dragon Breath... No, not Dragon Breath. What is it called? Ow. What's the name of the move? It's like the one dragon type. Stop tormenting me. Hey, I've been subjected to torment. Yeah, it's like the one dragon type move in Gen 1. And it does fixed damage, which is super unfortunate. Because dragons were such a cool type. Dragon Rage, that's it, not Dragon Breath. That's probably a move later on, honestly. You should have stayed too. Got him. Zinged him. I'm just gonna ride this ice ball. Okay, well. A little less effective than I was anticipating. I guess it is a tier 2 evolution, but we'll see. Not looking not very effective. He did spin. Alright, I'll stop copying other people now. Spin. Oh, hey, Pokemon, let's go. Alright, what are the chances we catch a legendary here? NPK sauce. Exactly. Okay, good. I'm just gonna swap my Pokemon in the first position. Also, I dislike the fact you can't hit select and move Pokemon here. I forgot how many quality of life things there were in later Pokemon games, honestly. Like, yeah, I mean, Sword and Shield I wouldn't say was a great Pokemon game, but the quality of life in that game was incredible. Yeah, Sandstream, meh. Alright, I'm gonna try and catch maybe one or two more here. Yeah, I mean, it's like anything else. I guess, you know, I can understand why people would say that they're easy. If you approach it like most people would approach it, I would say. And another Dragonite. You have Compound Eyes still? So what I did to kind of counteract the fact that everything was so low level was I just had 2 teams. Which is fine with me, because that means I got to use more Pokemon, especially since I hadn't played a Pokemon game in a while. A lot of them were new to me. Treat the player like an idiot? I mean, yeah, that's fair. I cannot escape him! Help, I'm trapped next to this mouse. Please let me away? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. We escaped. That was scary. Alright, last one. A Mareep. That's an electric type. Wait a minute. That would be Stab. But also, I think Kadabra is going to do fine as far as electric type moves. It does have Sandstream, which isn't necessarily great for it. Mareep is pretty good. I'll catch. Ooh, it's level 17 too. That's not bad, honestly. With Fake Out, okay. I'll still try and catch it. I don't really like the fact that it has a Sandstream, honestly. That's the one thing that I'm like, because Mareep's not the most... That evolutionary line isn't the tankiest, if I recall. But I'll at least humor it. I got like 30 Pokeballs left, so may as well. Name it Pascal? I can do that. So, including sand damage, probably gonna start going for... Well, I guess we're not catching it. It fucking exploded. Exploding sheep. Okay. We're good. That wasn't that funny. God, that's an image right there, isn't it? Okay, we fought both of these. Yeah, can you imagine if the world was of Pokemon was there? God damn. Oh, we can't clip. You hate to see it. Oh well. I'll just try and remember. All I'm saying, gamer, is you could stop by stream at any time. I am not stopping you. You're always welcome, 100% of the time. But I know you sleep. And I managed to catch you one time when you're not asleep. Led you, bud. Alright, chat. Let's go. But yeah, I think I was saying, like... What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's right, the internet doesn't like Twitch. That's true. I do, honestly. I mean, to be fair, when sheep are exploding... I will change Pokemon, actually. What was I saying? Don't remember. Doesn't matter. I'll just fill this time with thank you, I suppose. There you go. It is easier. Ironically, it's actually a lot harder to set up a stream on YouTube. It like treats it as like a Barboach. Forget if it's part electric. Oh, it's ground. Okay. Ground? Yeah, you knew exactly what I was about to do. It's like, no, don't you dare do it. Someone call the Terminator. I forget ice versus ground. I don't remember if that's effective or not. But either way, heyday, let's go. Ice is not good against ground? Really? No, ice is good against... Is ice good against rock, then? You should remember? Let's find out. It's neutral, okay. So ice is good against rock, and the reasoning behind that is because, water gets... Somebody made this really neat, like, comparison about a lot of the different games and a lot of the different types, and, like, why one type is weak or strong against another. To the example of, say, like, the phrase is killing two birds with one stone. So rock is effective against flying. Ice is good against dragon, flying, grass, and ground. Why can't do that? Yes, although the idea of watching Cobra Kai spit up things is very humorous. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be doing this. Water gun's just such a bad move. I don't know. What are the odds he'll actually have a fire move? Actually, not terribly bad, but... No! I messed up. Oh well. A critical hit! Also, I seem to be just on point with these hydrates today. I'm actually going to put it to sleep since I'm paralyzed. Hydration achieved. Oh boy, he's sleeping. Meow. Rich boy Marilyn. Can't measure up. It's okay, kid. Most people who look up measurements online for that sort of thing, probably compensating for something anyway, so don't worry about it, buddy. We've all been there. Did you pay for those 40 squats? I don't think you have that many channel points. Alright, let's see what's in this little patch of grass. Do something good? Okay, it looks like it's the same as before. I guess it's the same route, so that makes sense. Get out of here. And I think we're almost done here. Okay, who needs the experience? Chat's paralyzed, which isn't amazing. I love that face, by the way. When I was younger, I couldn't find what it was. It's like I didn't know the name. There's a bunch of trainers in Rock Tunnel as well as a move tutor. Is a move tutor in Rock Tunnel? Oh, I don't know that. Interesting. Ice for Steel. I don't remember. I'm just gonna go for a special move. Pretty sure Ice for Steel isn't anything. Never mind. That's a bad idea. Yeah, good move, buddy. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't think it's going to be terribly effective either. No. Although he's just going to apparently continuously spit up on me, which, not a fan of, if I'm honest. I don't want to mimic that either. Alright, let's just switch out. Ooh, Lilypad could get some free experience. He keeps trying to spit up. Firefighting and ground. Oh, it's also psychic. Okay, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Oh shit, does Beldum really only have one move? Okay. Well then, looks like it's experience time. Oh, but that's gonna take so long. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, just fight it. Dual types always made me confused about what the Pokemon's type is if I'm not terribly familiar with them. And it makes me second guess certain type, matches, because I'm like, okay, clearly it's Steel. Perfect. You love to see it. I'm like, well, what's good against Steel? I thought it was fighting. And it is. It is. But I don't think what I even have. The best type before Fairy? So what was Fairy put in the game for? Like just a new type? I really don't have too much here. Actually, I think I'll just swap in here. To balance Dragon. That makes sense, because Salamence was kind of a fucking menace. If I remember right, Salamence was very strong. Amongst others, of course. Wait, is Shuppet Ghost or Dark? Shuppet's only Ghost? Okay. That's good. Gentleman Joe. Shuppet's fun. I don't mind Shuppet. Shuppet reminds me a lot of a Mimikyu that is just... You know what? We got this. See, oh wait, I already fought this one. Okay. We're on Route 10, so maybe we can find another Pokemon in that grass up there. Banette? Isn't Banette the evolved form of Shuppet? Dusclops? Yes. See, a lot of my knowledge comes specifically from, like, False Swipe Gaming. I watched them a lot. And I learned these, like, weird little tidbits. But like I said, basic type matchups are still something that kind of evades me. Unfortunately. I have not played Mystery Dungeon. I think one of my roommates has it though. It looks, it looks good. Yes. I do like roguelikes. Quite a bit, actually. I don't want to share the experience, but chat's just the best option here. Actually, I think Cobra Kai can do this. Isn't it turn-based? Okay, I was not doing quite as much as I thought it was going to. Thought it was at least going to do a little more. It's turn-based. From what I understand, it reminds me vaguely of what's the game? Final Fantasy Tactics? Hey, if you're just gonna razor leaf me, I got this all day. But like Roblox. I actually played quite a bit of Roblox. Not even when I was younger, but a couple of years ago. Actually, I streamed Roblox. Nobody watched back then, though, if I'm honest. Which is fine. I think I started the stream and it was like... We did like a shark minigame, and then we did a bunch of... Oh, okay, they actually changed this from the old style. Interesting. Alright, everyone get ready to be flashed by Lilypad. Majestic. Okay. What kind of mons we got in here? Ooh, far-fetched. Not bad, not bad. It is Gen 1, so I do think I'm going to try to catch it. It doesn't live in Ice Punch, probably. You're back? Alright, sounds good. I'm going to literally get 100% lost while you're gone. So I want it just to add to the Pokemon count, but I don't think I can actually catch it here. You know what? It's whatever. I think that was I think Flash is the only Pokemon-related kind of moveset that we need, or Pokemon counting related move that we need. So, Sky Uppercut. Sure. Better than Mimic. Considering I have yet to find anything useful to do with Mimic. I know it can be useful, but not really, not really, when all the moves are random. It's kind of hard to utilize. Pokemon fight, ready, go! Oh my god, you're one of those guys. Rawr. You be looking kind of crazy though, honestly. Not a fan. Alright, so, chat, real quick question. So at some point, we've been streaming for about 2 hours. I do think I will switch over to... I'm Psychic type now, so that's better. This should KO. I did want to switch over to the Mario 64 mod as well. So be thinking about when you might want to do that. We kind of floundered about quite a bit this time, so unfortunately... that's a bummer, but I think Cobra Kai's got this, honestly. As long as we outspeed, Ekans is a tier 1 evolution, so it's not terribly much to worry about. Twisting him like a balloon animal. Get out of this tunnel and switch. Alright, seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and use a potion. Definitely out of the tunnel, for sure. I return. Welcome back. Did you miss anything? Not really. I bent a snake with my mind while also being a larger snake. That was fun. You know, the kind of behavior you only get here on the Newbornkilik Super Show. I don't know why I say that. Sometimes I do. Anyway. So, he uses Fake Out to make my type normal, and then he tries to use Astonish, and that cracks me up. it was truly an amazing couple moments. We had debated, whatever, I don't need that item. What do I do with these rocks? A Huntail? Could I guest star host? Well, well, well. Okay. Can't do that, makes sense. Probably one of them? I think it might be. Like, it's kind of goofy cute. No, it's just goofy looking. I mean, it's goofy appealing. I don't know if I would say cute necessarily. But definitely not one of those Pokemon you'd want to see IRL, if I'm honest with you. Trapinch! I love Trapinch. Not for any real, particular reason. It's so funny to me that its name is Trap Pinch. Oh, no splash. That's cute. That's really cute. Well, since it's just gonna splash me, I'm gonna use my various punching-based moves. That's just enough in the beginning. I love it. I wouldn't want it Trapinched onto me, but it is adorable. I will give them that. Oh yeah, Flygon is very good, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's good. Trainer Jasmine. I'm exhausted. Oh, that smooth 60 FPS just there. That was great. Nuzleaf, I mean, it's free XP. Literally got leaf in the name. Yay, Uncle Nuzlocke? Is that I'm guessing that's a reference to somebody. I'm not familiar with their content. Bulbasaur! Alright. I'm actually gonna try to catch this. Do you live in extrasensory? Do not. Okay. Good to know. I'm guessing that's not their actual name. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Leave me be. Like, I do want to catch some Pokemon, but I'm also pretty sure, and I think I stated this earlier, I'm pretty sure that once we got Flash, I don't think we really have any reason to catch any Pokemon, other than just for funsies. I don't come here often, but I'll battle you. Great commentary. Amazing, even. Servant Noel. There's a lot of servants here. No, he's gonna Trapinch me. Cobra Kai kind of slapping this team up, though. Or this whole area, honestly. It's just happened that Ice Punch is good for, like, everything. Your servants are on vacation. I didn't see who was coming up. That's fine. Shelder. Yeah, exactly. Just gonna hit it on the special side. Not bad. I think Cobra Kai's kinda got enough levels at the moment. It's about to level up again. New move? Okay, makes sense. I'm just here for the moves, okay? Alright, let's swap them out. Yeah, that should be fine. Teams you have to face are in their mid to high 30s. Yeah, for sure. Shoot some ice balls. Sing? Well, that's annoying. I guess I should have gone for the high damage at the beginning, huh? Okay, come on. There you go, my boy. when it comes to Gen 1 and Gen, like, Gen 1, 2, 3, and 4, I would say, I don't really ever worry about being too over-leveled. I usually just figured that if I go through the game intelligently, I'll probably be the level that I should be. Or maybe you do the gyms out of order on accident, and, you know, that's rough. But, well, what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna start up an ice ball, and hopefully it works out for the best. Okay. Bigger ice ball. Cool animation, though, honestly. I enjoyed the animation. And now that we got this ball rolling, I think we're just gonna blow through our second Pokemon easy mode. I'm not sure if the TMs are randomized in the stores. I don't remember if I ticked that on or not. I think it was an option. I think there was also an option to have, there was a lot of music, honestly. Stadium has the best. Stadium has great music. Numon? Pidgeotto? I don't think an Ice Ball is going to one-hit KO, which is a bummer, but it'll two-hit. It's fine. Oh! Please stop that. No more? You can knock it off whenever you like. Hey, are you done yet? Train up a cool team. Might not be a bad idea. Here, I thought that was gonna be a stress-free fight, and I'm almost dead. I forgot, I don't think you can do that from that spot. So I cannot wait to get Ice Beam. That's gonna be great. I kind of want another physical type move to teach the Dragonite, as its physical attack is a bit stronger. Gentleman Lawrence. Ah yes, what a gentleman. I don't want to switch in Kadabra, that's my problem. Kadabra is my only electric type move. I think he had two Pokemon. I could... That's level 25, though. Just go for the stab, I guess. Okay, not bad. So Kadabra would have at least resisted. Man, that's strong, though. I'm glad I didn't go for the Ice Ball, because he was a bit more powerful on moves than I thought he was going to be. Oh, he only had one Pokemon. Okay, well, definitely then I'm glad I didn't go for it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Now we gotta heal again. It's random between... How can I do... At higher levels, that could be pretty good, honestly. I mean, if something's like 50... I'm trying to think if there's like any situation that would be good in. Like early level, it would definitely be awful. That's true. Maybe just use psychic at that point. If nothing else, then for the consistency. Hentail? If for whatever reason we decide to catch that monstrosity, I will name him that. Alright, just hit it with a quick damage. I just don't see myself wanting it, honestly. Nose Pash. Grab locked. That's a good one. No, it's fine. Forget what nose pass is. I think it's part rock. That's fine. I'm not at all worried about headbutts or tackles, actually. Yeah, I'm not worried about this at all anymore. For some reason I thought it was part rock. Who knows? Who knows? Those passes rock? Why wasn't ice effective against it then? I must have been mistaken earlier when I was thinking about it. It's a giant rock. Oh, not rock. Okay. I see what you're saying. Honestly, when I was younger, I don't even think I knew the difference. I didn't think I knew that there was a difference. I was like, rock and ground? You find rocks in the ground. Magnemite does have 3 forms now. And the third one's a bit more creative than the second, that's for sure. Actually, Weep needs some experience as well. Yes. Actually, no. I want him to get the experience. I mean, what's a Cyndaquil really gonna do to me? Make me miss, that's it. Boy, having jump kick and hustle is kind of a nasty combination, huh? Not what I meant. I think it's Magnezone, if I'm not mistaken. Which is basically just a big flat one. Oh, are we about to wipe this whole team? Would you?
Love your content. 10BK just wanted to make the bot say something dumb.
I love that. That's fun. Well, thank you so much for the dollar. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for supporting the content. If you'd like to continue to support it, you're more than welcome to click that link on that pinned tweet and follow over on Twitch, where we do more streams than just one every year-ish. We stream Tuesdays and Fridays, so... Oh, that was you too? Okay. Well, either way, do the Twitch. It's fun. We have a good time over there. But yeah. I love stuff like that. Cracks me up. Son. Aw. Well, that sad little 0 is now indeed a 1. Maybe I can pay my rent. Can you imagine if my rent was $1? Gosh. I would be doing this forever, honestly. No question about it. Oh, you win. Wait, what were we working on? We were working on a Pokemon. I'm working on my dude. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Maybe I'm lost in here. But yeah. Some people actually ask me why I don't stream on YouTube more often, why I'm streaming over on Twitch, Tuesdays and Fridays, just as in case you forgot. Actually, I'm gonna go for the instant damage plus stab. It has a lot more tools to help me interact with all of you, and that's, I think, really that's kind of my goal at the end of the day, is just chill with you guys. So that's what the Twitch is all about. Like, for example, we had a Giga Drain. I'm gonna I'll look at it, but I don't think it's a good idea. 60's not awful. I think that's my only rock type move. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, basically, it's just a lot easier for me to interact with people, you know, chill. Yeah, I didn't even see it had 5 PP. I was legitimately considering it. But now that I see it as 5 PP, no thanks. Do not learn Giga Drain. Do not have enough PP for it. Yes. I'll start using chat again. Chat, don't let me down. I hate the fact that my only water type user is a steel type that is weak to fire, which is what you would use that for. Anyway. My defense. 5 inches is indeed average, but in this world, let's look at some of these girths. We have 25 PP, 15 PP, 15 PP. Oh, there's a 5 PP here. I hate to see it. I don't know if 5 inches is average. I think that's like a little on the long side, but I'm not sure. I don't remember, honestly. I haven't looked it up, I suppose. Yes, we can change Pokemon. I don't have a fire type move. I have an ice type move, though. He's already level 21. That's fine. Really? 5 is on the short side. Interesting. Got a notification. From something. Oh, it has a fire type move. Extreme speed is proven to be very useful at this point. I apparently don't remember. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to follow you. Well, I will, but, I mean, you know. I apparently forgot what type Gulpin was. The national average. Wow. I'm adequate. What am I doing? Which way is out? Are you drunk, dude? Go the way you came. Escape rope. Ooh, grilled cheese sandwich sounds really good. Zara had some of those this morning, honestly. Looks good. Like, I just had some popcorn chicken, which is good, you know? But I don't know. She made it with, it had like onions and a little bit of pepperoni on one of them too. And honestly, kind of spoke to me. Oh no. Damn. Well, I won't move there. So I'm looking at chat and I see the national average of my country is 7. Gasp. So tasty. Oof. I know that's not how it was meant, but the timing on that was great. What you? Nah, I'm fine. Adios, it is the tampon. I don't know anything about this guy. I'm just gonna fly at it. Dinner time for you? Alright. Sounds good. Also, it just about smacked. Ah. I see. So that's where you're from. I think you just have to say that, and I can already pretty well guess. Not my Chikorita. Not the Chikorita. Yeah, no fucking thanks. I'll pass. Hard pass. I don't even like little spiders. Double no thanks. Well, this isn't where I wanted to go now, is it? I apparently forgot how to get out of here. I hate to see it. Look at the tongue. Yeah, that's different, though. It's not an awful, disgusting, gross spider. I don't know why I'm lowering its speed. Could have just flew at it. Oof. Sage, I don't know where you live, but I think you need a hand, man. Ooh, actually, maybe we catch this. You know, if it's just gonna be super low, maybe. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad moveset, honestly. Let me spore it. Let me go for the catch. I think all I have are Pokeballs. I have one Ultra Ball, but it's not going towards a random Lickitung. Okay. Hey, you can stop that whenever. Let's throw some Pokeballs at it. Alright, you get one more Pokeball. I kind of just want... Alright, one more. We're going to 25. Up, up. Oh, I should have put it back to sleep. I'm dumb. Wait. Alright, well, that's whatever. Yes, use your foolish stuff. I'm going to spit water at you. Danger trees. Yeah, I don't need nature trying to kill me more than it already does. Did you know you... okay. Bend twigs as trail markers. Oh, that's pretty smart, actually. It's weird that you'd say that out, you know, halfway into the cave already, but, you know, you're thinking, and I appreciate that. That face cracks me up. You can bend rocks into formations. Yeah, look at the twigs. You know, that's like the whole solar-powered flashlight argument. Like, yeah, you know, the idea is that you'd have it prepared already. But how it really sounds is that you're just, oh yeah, I have a flashlight for when it's light outside. Don't worry. Kick the baby, not just kick the baby, jump kick the baby, which is extra rough. It's nice to start just using, like, the whole team, you know what I mean? I don't think it has its ground typing yet. Pretty sure it's just rock, or water, duh. You. And dead. Maybe you should be a wild Pokemon so we can catch you, instead of being the enemy. Ooh, an item. I want that. Pidgeotto. Not interested, my guy. Max Ether. Or if you're like, Great Ether! Man, that was a little weak. Oh well. I didn't really capture the I fight for my friends in that one, did I? So we'll probably have time to do maybe one level of Mario. Delcatty. Afraid of upsetting my roommates? No, honestly, it's just my shyness. That's it. Still working on breaking out of my shell in that way. That cry was incredible. honestly. That's basically it. No, my roommates are like... So my landlord lives right next to me. But he's like super cool. He's there like half the time. And he lets his kids kind of like... It's kind of like a party house. I mean, when COVID's not going on. But yeah, super cool place, super cool people. Very interesting. Yeah, I think Maweep's got this, actually. I don't think we need to switch Pokemon. Big YouTube man. Must scream for view. I can do impressions. Pretty good at impressions. Whenever I'm playing like Call of Duty or anything, I never enter voice chat or Overwatch. Nuh-uh, you ain't gonna catch me in voice chat. Let's look at the Pokédex, see what Pokemon there. Oh, what Pokédex? What Pokemon are where? Oh, okay, nice. It's good to know. One wrong word. It's true. It can definitely be a slippery slope. Oh, well, I mean that too. Meanwhile, in Newbornkilik's brain, oh yeah, I gotta unlock that. I feel like we're getting close to the end here, right? It has actually proven to be pretty fun. Hey, buddy. Going on? Mind if I bump you with my front wheel? Just saying. Could be a fun time, you and I. Anyway, swooning this random Poke fanatic away. Oh, sorry, it's just Ann. Just random Ann. I apologize. I thought you were a Poke fanatic, but you're just Ann. A critical hitical. The cave is full. Maybe they're... What if they're the Pokemon? Has anyone considered this? I think not. Maybe this is their furry cave. Maybe this is just where they hang out, so they don't bother anyone else. They're trying to convert me. Damn it. A furry cave sounds horrific. Especially if it's not a cave full of furries and it's just a cave that is furry. I think that's more problematic, honestly. You can't reason with a furry cave. It really is on the inflection, isn't it? Furry cave or furry cave? Ah yes, the gauntlet of children that I have to run through to get here. Eek! This woman approaches me, says eek, loudly, I would guess. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, hands are up here, hands are here. I've done nothing. I said Abra I wanted. Snatch. What's the worst that Abra's gonna do to me, right? Oh, well, randomized moves, I suppose. What a ghastly proposition. Yes. The scene where Misty was turned into a water type? What does that mean? Who was it? Oh yeah, it was a ghost type, I think. Huh. Ghastly. Oh yeah. So it was just like an experiment, right? I'm guessing. Also, why didn't your rival help him? He just said, there's just some stupid Pokemon in there. It was too dark. Sometimes life be like that, man. You just gotta roll with the punches. But if it's Halloween, it's okay. I'm actually gonna be right back. So I will be, well, right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna insert an ad and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Okay, here it goes. Welcome back. Also, I absolutely love this picture that I use as my face cam cover. Good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Sorry about that. Okay. I mean, aerial ace really is just kind of my best move at this point. God, it's such a good move. Wasn't it only like base power 60 or something? I was pretty sure it was only like 60. Thank you, Dunkman, for being an Emerald Friendo over here as well. I'm not sure. Okay, it did play. Cool, cool. So thank you so much for supporting over on YouTube as well. I do appreciate that. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon's actually Arcanine. Totodile's pretty good too. I am usually a fire starter though. Like a person that will take the fire starter. So, yeah, there's that, I guess. Okay. Swinub. That was a particularly bad one. There you go. Now you get to use all those cringy emotes, and you can use them. You can use them on whatever. You can use them on comments too, I believe. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I think so. And you get a neat badge as well. I believe it's 1 month. You get a badge, 3, something like that. I don't remember for sure. Honestly, I haven't taken a look at those emotes in a while, though. So those are all the older style of emotes. But I like them. They're fun. Honestly, a lot of them were actually made by me, so they're kind of more special to me in that way, but I can't argue with the fact that the ones that I had commissioned over on Twitch, way better. Kadabra gained experience. You play hard. What she said. Literally, that is what she said because she just said it. Funny jokes. Be here all night. Actually, I won't. I'll probably be here for another couple hours at most. Now, speaking of which, eventually we're going to actually get out of this damn cave and then switch over to some Mario. Because I had promised that as well. A pearl? I already know what a pearl does. I'm guessing it's something to sell. I came this far looking for wild Pokemon. Okay. Conquer was a shiny. We're pretty sure. But he didn't do the shiny, like... He didn't behave like a shiny, but he has the shiny color palette. So I'm not sure if it's just... if it's just like the color palette's a little bit different on FireRed and Leaf Green, where it looks more golden. Centric, that's it. It was more golden instead of brown. But I'm still not 100% convinced that it is actually a shiny, just because it doesn't actually do like the glint. Oh, he's just more gold in some games? Okay, that makes sense. Which is an interesting decision, that they would swap between the two when it's not shiny. You know what I mean? Name Zubat Patrick. I would love to name their Pokemon. We didn't do the sparkles, but it ain't shiny. Okay, makes sense. That's kind of what I was thinking. Squirtle. Oh, that's so annoying. No! Bug type moves. Okay, well, never mind. I know, like, even Arcanine it's not much different. It's just like pale, which is kind of a lame way to go about it. And if you saw one, like, and then another one, like, 2 hours later, you probably wouldn't even notice a difference if they didn't shine. So definitely appreciate that feature. I've always been a fan of, yeah, exactly. I've always been a fan of the shinies, like, being something special. Alright, get me out of here. Okay, so stairs to the tunnel. The Lavender Town, I'm gonna check out, just up here. Bell? Are we supposed to get a Weeping Bell? I don't remember. I should be catching these Pokemon, honestly. Oh, I don't want to do that. Should at least capture one or two of them. I thought there was something up here. Okay, well anyway. Oh, half the Pokemon we're catching are just for the memes, honestly. I'm pretty sure we got our team right now. Ooh, once we get Great Balls or Ultra Balls, we can go back and start capturing some of those legendaries we have. I'm feeling a bit faint. I haven't hiked in some time. I'm feeling pain. Oh, please help me. I'm falling over. Oh no. Servant Bob. Well, that's probably why you're feeling faint. You're a servant. Rough life, buddy. And my vote is Ice Ball and roll through the team. Allergic to air. Poison gas. Damn, we should call this Pidgey Sage. Got him. Okay. Level 24. Cabone? No. Just gonna ride this this ice ball all the way to the end. Done. Easy mode, chat. Easy game. Who'd have thought having your starter be a Dragonite makes it a little bit easier? Oh no, he's here. Okay, actually, so this is just this is Lavender. I'm gonna hit the Pokemon Center here, and yeah, then I think we're gonna go ahead and switch over to some Mario 64. I love Lavender Town theme. It's so good. Like, insanely good. So, for those of you that that fancy yourselves OG Pokemon, or OG Newbornkilik fans, rather, there was about a week or so, I don't remember exactly how long ago it was. This isn't the version. This is the quote-unquote, like, this is the safe for kids version. The other one is much more like piercing to the ears. And it's rough to listen to. But anyway, and as I was saying, while we're still kind of, let me go ahead and actually hop down into Lavender Town while we talk about this. So, when I first started my channel, I did something that I called the Lavender Town Challenge. And the idea behind it was, so we hear this music and like it's clearly not in the game, but what if it was, right? That's just something, or well, it's not, like these people here can't hear this music, but what if they could? So, I listened to this song for, like, while sleeping overnight for I think like 4 or 5 days. And I have really, really liked this song ever since then. Like, it just invokes some kind of, like, weird emotion in me that I'm like, I'm happy right now. And that's kind of creepy, honestly. Any version of the song will do it, too. That's the weird part. Like, it doesn't have to be the original version, the version that I listened to. Any version of the song, I love it so much. I love it. Okay, I gotta focus. I have other things to do today than just listen to the Lavender Town song. Let me save here. Anyway, we're gonna switch over to some Super Mario 64. We will be playing more of this over on Twitch as well. I should say not like music, like gently, like it was in like ear, like headphones in my ear, on repeat all night. I'm surprised I don't hate the song by now, but I really like it a lot. And I should stop saying how much I enjoy it, because that's weird how much I enjoy this song.